As of 20 minutes ago at time of recording this video, JoJo Part 9 was announced! It was announced to release on December 21st, 2021, and let's just take time to realize this. Part 6 has been announced, Part 9 has been announced, it's basically a whole 69. Yes, nice. But December 21st, 2020, it's basically the gift that keeps on giving, and now JoJo Part 9 will be called JoJo Mama. I'm not really sure about the title, it's weird, but then again, I don't make the content, I just snort it like drugs. That said, sources say that it'll take place after JoJo Part 8, also known as JoJolyne, but the question that's left up in the air is, will it be the alternate universe version of Golden Wind? Could we possibly get a Giorno Giovanna in JoJo Mama? Honestly, it's gonna take time getting used to that name, but let's talk about it. For those who are new to this channel, hello, my name is Biscord and welcome. That's it, let's get into it. So, hey, how you doing? I'm extremely excited because JoJo to me is like my favorite anime. It's like a religion to me. But anyways, I hope you're excited as well because JoJo Part 9 is something the community has been anticipating since we noticed the pattern that was being played throughout the alternate universe, with Steel Ball Run functioning as JoJo Part 1 to 3, even integrating certain Part 1 to 3 characters such as Jonathan Joestar being Johnny Joestar and Muhammad Avdol appearing as, well, Muhammad Avdol, as well as mixing certain concepts of stands and then this universe's version of Hamon, which is known as Spin, JoJolyne functioning as JoJo Part 4 with, well, Higashikata Josuke and the town of Morio and Kira Yoshikage being the present characters in that. That said, it would be safe to assume that JoJo Part 9 would either be Part 5 or Part 6, or both, right? Well, let's get into that, because since JoJo threw this whole idea of dying in the old universe will mean that you'll be born differently in this new, they basically threw that out the window. So, we're definitely not getting a cut and dry Giorno Giovanna in this new one. We're not getting the Giorno that we once knew, which sucks for me because Giorno is actually one of my favorite characters, but I digress. Same goes for Jolyne Cujoh because we've seen her and the rest of the Stone Ocean gang, and to our knowledge, none of them have stands, nor do they have a connection to the JoJolyne story, which will be hard to integrate seeing as sources say that Part 9 will take place after Part 8, but it never specified how long after JoJolyne will it take place. Now, the only characters being aware of this whole alternate universe change is Emporio. It said that Giorno was present in Part 6 somewhere in Florida looking for Enrico Pucci, but it was never said that he came out of the whole situation alive, meaning, as fans suspect, they could be a tag team between Giorno Giovanna and Emporio. But again, this is unlikely because it's clear that Araki Hirohiko wants to reinvent these characters by giving them new looks and new stands and all. Like, he wants to revamp the entire old generation with the whole JoJolyne, JoJo Mama, Steel Ball Run. We can tell he clearly wants to change it, as we can tell, because the JoJo bloodline isn't even the same anymore. It's not the Joestar bloodline that we once knew. Sure, there are certain characters that would pop up as reference, like there is a Joseph Joestar, there is a Holly, there is a Suzy Q, and there is a Josuke Higashikata, but it's not the same, it's not built the same. And we can tell that this JoJo, these JoJo's that have appeared are not the Joestar bloodline. It's not the one that we once knew. But since Araki's JoJo plotline always and always will heavily surround the idea of destiny and fate, Emporio and this new iteration of Giorno Giovanna could be brought together to face whatever villains that they have to face, which is in fact another thing that we have to discuss. Now, the discussion of a main antagonist definitely is something no one will see coming, and I challenge everyone to leave a comment in the comment section discussing their theory on who a possible new antagonist for Part 9 will be. But part 7 has definitely shown us that old villains of the old universe definitely will not be the new villains or main villains of the new universe. For example, Diego Brando being the iteration of Dio Brando. We expected him to be the main villain, but then it turned out to be Funny Valentine. I mean, Dio did sort of pop up to be the last villain, but he wasn't the main one. You get what I mean, right? And same thing goes with part 8. We all kind of saw Kira Yoshikage being a new JoJo villain, and well, turns out that was far from correct, and we found out that half of Higashikata Josuke is Kira Yoshikage. So, you know, we cannot expect a Diavolo or Enrico Pucci to be the main villain of JoJo Part 9. Actually, I should just start calling it JoJo Mama so that I can get used to the name now rather than later. That said, we may actually see a Diavolo and Enrico Pucci in their respective iterations, but do not expect them to be main villains. That's not gonna happen because the logics of JoJo do not work anymore. This whole idea of, oh, just, you might see a Diavolo, you may see a Doppio, we may see references to Enrico Pucci, but definitely do not expect them to be main villains in this series. It's kind of the cut and dry thing. That's why I'm also saying do not expect Giorno Giovanna to be the main character or Jolyne Cujoh, because yeah, Araki might just pull another Josuke Higashikata situation where we'll get two characters becomes one, and then just because they'll get named Josuke Higashikata, Giorno Giovanna, Jolyne Cujoh. So the main character may not even be a Brando fused with a Joestar becoming Giorno Giovanna or whatever the situation is. We may just get a whole different character with a whole new JoJo in their name or JoJo in their name. But yeah, that's basically gonna be the whole case with part 9. We may not even get... This character might not even be related to the Joestar bloodline, but I think knowing Araki Hirohiko, he kind of wants to find a way. Despite every confusion that they may be, he wants to find a way to make sure that they are tied to the Joestar bloodline. So we may actually see a character of the Joestar bloodline, but there might be a twist to it. I mean, Giorno Giovanna was already a twist to the Joestar bloodline. But yeah, we might get a twist to it, and he might be named something else, maybe with a JoJo, like Gio, or JoJo as in Jolyne Cujoh. We don't know. That's left up in the air. Not much can be said since literally this video has been scripted 20 minutes after the whole announcement was made, involving everything about JoJo Mama. And now everything I'm saying from now on, or that I've said previously, is left to theory. Nothing can be said, and it's only up to Araki to decide how he wants to play with his JoJo Mama. With his JoJo Mama. Okay. That said, part 6 coming out, part 9 coming out. Enjoy your 69. And that said, have an amazing day. I hope you're as hyped for this as I am, because this is glorious news. I've been waiting for part 9. I've been waiting for part 6. Oh my goodness, I'm literally staring at a JoJo poster as I'm saying this, because JoJo to me is basically like a religion, which means I definitely need help, but JoJo encourages me to work out, so it's not all bad, right? Right? Yeah! That said, smash like if you like this video, consider subscribing if you want. It doesn't really matter as long as you enjoyed this video. That said, this has been Biscord signing out. Bye.